Hot cocoa and coffee this morning. It's good. Wake you up. Mm. What's going on, YouTube world? Yep. Still post on here. Though. Of course, not as much. I mean, life is life. You got to work and do other things, and then you just don't feel like posting. Though, it is what it is, and you get a little bit lazy. But I am still going to be doing what I'm said I was going to do before on this channel, though. But I wanted to talk about soccer. Copa America, Euros. Well, first and foremost, I don't like violence and when people get hurt because their emotions and passions take over. What happened after that the Uruguay Colombia game? Really? It's a game. It's a game at the end of the day. Of course, yeah, I'm never gonna understand this how high the stakes are. I wasn't born in that culture. I was born here in the U.S., but my parents, South American. My mom was from Peru. My dad's from Chile. So I get it, but I still don't get it. Just because, being born and raised here in the U.S., though. And to be honest, I don't want to get it. I really don't. Because I understand the bigger picture outside the game. There's other things in life that are more important, and whether your team loses, whether they played bad, or it was the referee's fault, this and that, I'm like, is it really worth fighting for others to get injured, or this and that? No. And then you have to add security rules, and then this and that. It's like, we can't have nice things. And then you kind of understand, why is this, and it is implemented from past behaviors. Past behaviors have this ripple effect, which affect the future, though. That's how things go, though. I mean, shoot. I remember 1994 World Cup when it was here in the U.S. I was a little kid. I was living in California, and I remember there was this soccer player from Colombia who had scored an on goal, I believe. Though on goal meaning he scored a goal, but for the other team, though. His own goal, he was like, what? But anyways, when this guy got back to his country, he got killed. Yeah. I mean, that shows you the level of passion and how serious, which you shouldn't take, that some people were during that time. And I mean, it's just crazy. A man's life over a mistake. And I wouldn't even call it a big mistake. Yeah, it's just, like I said before, I can't understand it, and I don't want to understand it. So, come on, people. We should be able to do better. And, I mean, how many times is it going to take for us to do better? Anyways, Copa America 2024 final. You have Argentina and also Colombia. There's obviously Argentina's the favorite. Are they going to win? Most likely, yes. But it would be a nice underdog story. Well, I wouldn't really say underdog story, but a nice different theme if Colombia won it, though. Young group. James Ramirez. What's his last name? Rodriguez. But they got him. I mean, he was a young guy. Woke up in 10 years ago. Now, still with the Colombian team. And of course, I mean, Argentina basically still the same team when they won the World Cup 2 years ago. You know, so it's gonna be. I want it to be a very good game. You know, not to say like, oh, Argentina won and you're just kicking Colombia's ass, and like I want it to be a good game, going back and forth. At least to have some scoring though, because most of these games have just been tied, either no scoring, and then they had to go to penalty kicks, or they tied, or they had at least one goal each, and then a penalty kick. You know, they're like 2-3, 3-4, which is actually really damn good for a soccer game. And then, you know, one person went. If they had to go to penalty kicks, okay, fine, they go to penalty kicks, but have a couple goals scored on each side, which would be great and awesome. I know, wishful thinking though, but yeah, just that would be wonderful. It's going to be played in Miami, so technically, oh man, it's you know, like Messi's probably going to have like home field advantage. Well, actually, almost everywhere he goes now here in the U.S., he's got a home field advantage. You know, people from Argentina, or if they just want to wear jerseys, Argentinian jerseys and stuff, or like, yeah, they just pack the stands. I mean, every game that Argentina has played, I mean, home opener was here in Atlanta, in Mercedes-Benz, though. Sold out. I mean, I heard traffic was an absolute nightmare. But, like, I saw those the videos and the photos, and it was just like, dude, if you were in downtown that day, you would have think you were in Buenos Aires. I kid you not, though. The amount of just white and blue you saw, is just like, I'm like, is that Atlanta or Buenos Aires, Argentina, though? It's almost like a hard guess, but yeah. But yeah, like Argentina seems to be taking the home field advantage anywhere they go. So yeah, I'm pulling for Colombia for the upset, but I think Argentina's gonna come off and pull it, and then that's just gonna solidify Messi even more as a great player. Like, I can't say he's the GOAT, greatest of all time. I could say he's the greatest player of this generation. You know, it's still just difficult to be like, get Messi now, get a time machine, have him play against Maradona in '86 or Pelé in the 70s. It's just, how would he play in different eras? I mean, I think he'll be alright, but just like, if soccer just has versions just one-on-one, two guys, all right, have the ball, you got to stop me. Like, it's like, okay, dribbling and passing, trying to score the goal on you, and then next thing you know, it's like, all right, you stop playing defense and goalie, now your turn, and they try to score, and you got to go back and forth. How would that fare out though? If it was Messi, prime Maradona, prime Pelé with Messi, I mean, there could be a billion schools of thoughts, and you know, people could talk about this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and they still have some conclusion. No, probably still being arguing and yapping about it though. Yeah. All right, and then Euros. I haven't been following too much in Euros. I was I was just like, whoa, Spain, you know, they're going in, man. I haven't, like, man, I remember, 2010, they were in the World Cup final, and, I mean, they did win it, you know, like, we had guys like Fernando Torres, Gerard Piqué, you know, what's that other guy, Iniesta, you know, they play in Barcelona, you know, they play Real Madrid, you know, and very good players, and they're retired. This is a young team now. Yeah, it's like all new crop, though. I heard there's this like 16-year-old teenager. He was a kid now. Crazy enough, I could be this guy's dad. That's how old I am. Scores a goal. Youngest player to score a goal in the Copa America. I mean, not Copa, Euro. 16 and like he's gonna turn 17 like this month or something. Young guy, and I don't know. I saw a quote saying that it's like, yeah, if we go to the final, I'm not going back to school. I don't know if you want to do that, man. I mean, I would just say, don't do it. Actually, go to school. When you finish, go to university if you can. At least just finish out basic schooling and then try the university. You know, but still have that soccer there because if you're in the university and if it doesn't work out, okay then at least say that you tried. You know, like soccer's more your main calling. Just don't ignore it completely because you just never know. You never know. Coming from experience, man. I mean, I'm 19 years older than this. Well, I was going to say 20, but then this guy's going to turn 17, though. And then I'll be turning, I'll be turning 37 this year. So 19, 20 years older than this guy. So I might know a little bit of things. I'm like, hey, it's your father speaking. You know, I'm of that age. It's just like, no. Just, I know your emotions, testosterone is now going up, and you're just like, enthusiasm is all time high. I'm like, look, just go back to school, finish school, go to university, just try it out. And if you realize I'm not cut for this, soccer really is my calling, then you go to soccer though. Well, still when you're in school, you can still be training though. So that's just my opinion for the young man. But I mean, I know people are gonna say, "Well, you got millions right there," or this or that. I'm like, yeah, but money comes and goes. There've been ex athletes, professional athletes, even in this country, who made a lot of money over a span of their career, made $100+ million dollars, and I'm going broke because they lacked either the education of how to handle money or like I said, making wrong decisions, bad investments, or just not doing good stuff, or when opponents or something, you get screwed over or find what to do, and young man, just try school before you want to endeavor out into the world and really make some serious stuff. Just my advice, though. But hey, you can do whatever the fuck you want. That was the hot shit. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Well, your life, but yeah. And then the other team that's going to be in the Euro final is England. England. Is this Harry Kane? He's a veteran. I think he's about a year or two older than me, though. Still on it. They did beat the Netherlands, good team. I mean, again, Spain beating France. That was a shocker, though. But it's going to be like, okay, Euros probably go either way, but I think I may give it to Spain, though, just because not too entirely sure about. I'm not too entirely sure about both teams, but if I'm just gonna make a prediction, I think Spain may just come off with that, though. But who knows? I could be wrong. Everybody's wrong. That makes these predictions, experts, and this and that calculated. Yeah. So Spain wins Euros, so that means England's second. Then Netherlands, France for third place. I'm going to go with France beating Netherlands. And in the third place for Copa America, you got Uruguay and Canada. Yeah. So I was like, well, brain fart right there. I will take Uruguay being Canada for the third place on that, though. And that is soccer, and that is my wrap, though. You know. And then once these groups are like, all right, I want this and that, and they continue on playing for their clubs, you know, whether here MLS, you know, Europe, you got Premier League, La Liga, Italian League, all that, and they go back to doing that, though. And then the Olympics, The Olympics will be a whole different set video. Yeah, it's going to start at the end of the month. Yeah, Paris 2024. It's been 100 years the last time the Olympics were in Paris. I have not, it's crazy enough because I told myself, all right, I've watched some track and field, but not enough. So I'm still going in there blinded, almost like blindfolded. But I'm on good competition. Of course, I said it's going to be another video, and I'll specifically talk more, big names. It's in the sprinting world, at least they're retired or gone. Big names are going to be like Noah Lyles and like Johan Blake. But anyways, separate video. So yeah, that was my video, my chat for the day, and hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful day. Get some sun out and just, it's a good time. Got much love for y'all. Yeah, long video, wow. Yeah, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this for a good minute, so I'm kind of glad I got to. All right, got much love for y'all. Peace.